So we have the sweetheart of soca. We're in Sweet TNT, and it's Sundays. And what you do on a Sundays? You have Sundays. And that's what I'm going to make and test the skills of RAE.
All right.
Have you ever, do you like ice cream?
I love ice cream.
Yeah?
Who don't like ice cream?
Right.
Right.
And Sundays, whole array of flavors now to choose from.
Okay.
We have the golden vanilla, coconut, and then there's a chocolate caramel ripple.
Okay, okay.
We also have an array of toppings, caramel, chocolate, some little red and green stuff happening there that you can decorate. Chocolate, almonds, coconut. So you can kind of get creative and colorful with your Sundays. Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going golden vanilla, you're going coconut, where are you going?
It's a hard choice, but I'm going to go with golden vanilla.
Golden vanilla.
Yeah.
So it's kind of becoming my favorite. I was never a vanilla person, but the golden vanilla have a kind of different kind of vibe.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm glad they went with that. I'm going coconut, so I'll go with the coconut.
All right.
So you're doing golden vanilla, I'm doing coconut.
All right, let me do it.
So the ice cream normally, as I say, is the base of the sundae. All right.
Yours coming out prettier than mine.
That
All right, that was a good one.
That was a good one. So people tell me I overdo all the time, so I'm trying to go with 2 scoops. So I know that looking good. We can build on that.
Yeah. I only put 3 so it could look a little nicer.
So we can build on that. Right. Sorry, you grab a spoon.
Okay.
And you kind of go wild. Because I'm doing coconut, I think I will have a little coconut.
Okay. I'm not a big toppings person, but for you,
yeah,
I'll experiment today.
Color is important. You eat with your eyes kind of thing sometimes, huh?
I'll sprinkle some. Is red? Some red?
Some red.
It's the Christmas season, right?
It's the Christmas season.
So we go hard or go home.
It's the Christmas season.
Going hard or going home.
Season. You have to do, if you're doing ready, you have to do
I have to.
You have to.
All right, it's looking like a nice little Christmas tree.
So this way I just have my challenge, right? I'm going caramel alone. I'm not a big chocolate person.
I'm going chocolate.
Very well.
I can't mix the two.
Very well. So I just want a little drizzle.
I think I gotta scoop mine.
A little drizzle. And you can play with your sundaes just like that. RAE and I made 2 sundaes. Thanks to the folks at Sundays. Check out Sundays ice cream, guys. A whole array of wonderful flavors. Cheers. RAE and I is going to sit down now. We're going to have a little chat over some wonderful Sundae ice cream.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, baby.
You going first? We're going together?
We're going together. All right. RAE, we ain't do too bad, you know.
It tastes really good.
And I'm becoming a fan of that golden vanilla.
Yeah.
But the coconut is really nice, the coconutty as well.
I'll try the coconut next time, but the vanilla hitting right now.
So you're in TNT? Promoting the music.
Of course.
You have how many songs out now?
We have 3 currently out.
So the first one I heard was that one that you came on with.
The Give Me the Thing.
I like the little. I
Give Me the Thing.
I like when you say RAE. What you say?
What you say?
Yeah. And the other songs you're gonna do another one for us after this. That one is Chemistry.
That one is Chemistry, yes.
Tell people a little bit about yourself, RAE, because a lot of people probably be seeing you on screen for the first time. Yes. You were born and bred here in TNT. I think you're from South Trinidad.
Yeah, Santa Flora. So I migrated to the States to actually have a surgery.
To have a surgery?
To have a surgery,
wow.
Yeah. So since then I've been back and forth, and I started, it was always to come for Carnival and for always with my family and things like that. And then when I decided to actually do soca music, it became even heavier now because now you're adding in having to do the groundwork, having to push the music and things like that. But I've always been involved in music. Besides for soca, I went to school for music. I studied how to read, how to play instruments and things like that. And I had to make a decision when I decided to do it professionally. What genre do I want to pursue? And everybody kept asking me, and I'm like, nah, I had to go where the passion is for me. Like, you know, when I sing in soca, like my paws raising and things like that. So that's how soca became the decision for me. Your decision to do music came about, you say you were always into music. Give me that story about when you recognized, okay, hey, I could sing, I have a kind of night. When I start to talk. I run into the house singing and everybody hush your mouth, you know. So I always wanted to sing. And growing up, any form of singing I could do, I would do. Choruses, choirs, anything that I could join, I would be in it. But when I went to high school in the States, I focused on music. Like my major was music. I went on audition to American Idol or one of them things, and I finally applied. I got the ticket to go, and I was like, nah. I backed out. I got scared.
Serious?
I swear I got scared, and I was like, you know what? I can't do it. And it just, the burning desire just wouldn't go. And finally I was like, all right, Ray, you're playing games. The time is now. You can't keep making excuses. And from that moment, which was 2019, I made that decision, and that's been the decision since then.
And soca was at the forefront, nothing
Yeah.
else. You didn't want to do all that. You were in America?
No, I mean,
you didn't want to do a little hip hop, a little.
I've sung R&B and them kind of thing, you know.
You have an R&B voice, I think.
I think I'm fused with all of that in my tone, and I did do it for a little bit in the States, like just going in studio or having friends that making music, and I singing on the hooks and them kind of thing. But it's not the same. It wasn't the same. So it's like I had to go where I was feeling it. If that was the case, I would have still been doing it. We jumped out 2019 with the first songs going out, and then that first season was the 2020 season, and it was a really, really good season. Like, to be somebody who now starts, I was on plenty platforms. I did a lot, and then I left Trinidad, and as I left, literally, COVID hit. And I'm like, oh my God, you cannot be serious. Like, this could not be what's happening. And I didn't know what to do, because I'm like, as quick as the name come, how am I going to upkeep this? You know, how am I going to maintain this? It's gonna drop, and I'm going to have to start all over again. But I'm not that kind of person. Like, the drive that's in me, I'm like behind my manager the whole time, and I'm like, what we could do. Who's still putting out music? Who are rhythms? Who are beats? Who are whatever? And I hounding this man down every week. Like, anybody have anything? But eventually we got somebody, and then, you know, we released, and then we had another release. I think we had like two releases in COVID, and like one coming out of COVID.
Nice.
And a lot of the live like shows on Instagram Live and them kind of platforms was happening, and we did a lot of those. So a lot of virtual performances.
You know, sometimes when you want down the road, when you hear, that's Ray. you hear a song, you say, that's Ray.
And I know that is what will happen. I just don't want it to be when they get different. It's like, where she feels she going with that? You know, where she jump out of this kind of, you know? So you had to slip in the in-between.
To keep the versatility.
Exactly.
Challenges that you would have already faced. I mean, COVID seems to be the obvious one, but you're a young woman getting involved in an industry that many people say, wow, this industry not easy, you know, this cutthroat. You going in soca, girl.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I think one of the biggest challenges for me is not being home and having to battle this idea of, well, she's a foreigner. You know, it's like, because you're living outside, that mean what? Your love for the culture is less, or the passion for the music is less. And I think that's a battle that I knew I would be coming into. I mean, prior to COVID, I knew from the jump that once that connection was made, or she not living here, it was going to be either a roadblock or just something to jump over. And because I kind of went in with that mind frame that I knew it was coming, it didn't deter anything for me.
You were ready for it all.
Yeah, it was just a push harder, go harder. They can't stop if you keep going. They can't stop you. You keep going, eventually the door had to open, you know what I'm saying?
The sweetheart of soca.
Yes.
So when I heard the phrase, I say like, wow. That's different. Everybody is queen, princess, this, that, and that's a sweetheart of soca. Because I got to meet you, and I kind of fitted that mold of image in my mind. I said, she's a little sweetheart.
Yeah. So I have to give all the credit to DJ Judgment. He's a DJ out in the States. He interviewed me at time, I can't remember if it was during COVID or not, and he's like, you know, I just tell everybody use the sweetheart of soca, and I say, really? I say, what, you know, like what, I don't know what, I just being me, to be honest, so I'm not sure why the name coming about. And he's like, nah, you're so humble, you're so this, you're so that. He's like, I'm telling you, use the sweetheart. Then I go on a next interview. The person say, you know, you're like the sweetheart or so. Can I say, but wait. They calling me this again, and it's like no, my ears hearing it multiple times. I'm like, this kind of have a ring to it. Like I liking the energy that's behind it.
Hoping to see you here for Carnival 24.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That you're asking answers.
Yeah.
Without no ticket done by already. That done set already.
That working. My lady, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
I want you to do me one favor and
Yes.
do all viewers a favor.
Okay.
Take us out with chemistry. I wanted to just give us that little feel, that little vibe of what chemistry feels like.
All right, guys. So he said I just give all the intimate. So we're going to give all that little intimate, right? You know you can't deny that we are chemistry. The way you turn me on, you have a hold on me. And every time we touch it, just get fiery. And why we can't deny that we are chemistry. What we have there, and it's just one touch and I want you. When I feel a rush, I just have to hold on tight for the ride, 'cause the temperature rising. Yeah.
Great. We're coming back, guys. We have one more little dessert on the menu. This is Cup of Joe Christmas. We want to thank the folks at Sundaes for making it possible. Grab your Sundaes and create a Sunday.